What is up, everybody? How are you doing? Just wanted to hop on here and share my market update video for the month of September 2022. It's fall, y'all, and let's check out some home sales statistics for you guys. So I'm going to jump right in. The first slide I'm going to throw up for you, this is the number of sold homes in the month of September of this year compared to last year. And that number is down a staggering 30.4%. That is a significant number. So anytime in the housing market, if you're seeing 4, 5, 6, 7%, of sales dropping, that's something to pay attention to. You see something in double digits, that's significant. You see a number like 30% or higher, that is like the market slamming on the brakes. So it's kind of an indication of what we've all been sensing and feeling, this slowdown and the transition in the market, but now you're actually seeing it translate in concrete numbers. So that's the first slide I wanted to share with you guys, important to know. The second slide I'm going to throw up, that is the number of pending homes in escrow. So if you look at the number of homes that were in escrow in September this year compared to last year, that number is down 14.6%. So again, that's a pretty significant number, in the double digits and beyond. But also I make this side note for you guys so we've seen a dramatic increase in the number of escrows that are falling out of escrow, buyers canceling contracts, deals falling apart. A lot of different reasons. Typically, you usually just see that because of inspections. The buyer and seller can't agree on repairs on the home or something. But now it's all kinds of things. People just backing out because they're nervous or anxious, or interest rates, or a plethora of different reasons people are backing out. So if we have 14.6 homes that are already less that are in escrow, and you're seeing conservatively 30% or more of those canceling that were pending, then obviously the number of successfully closed homes for the next month or two is probably going to be lower than that. That's giving us an indication of where we're going to be in the next couple months. So something to pay attention to. The next slide I'm going to throw out for you, this is the number of active listings, the number of homes on the market of September this year compared to last year, and that number is up 25.3%, which is awesome. Hooray, great. This has been one of the biggest problems we have, lack of inventory. So we have more homes on the market. I do want to make a quick side note that from early on this year, the beginning of the year, inventory was like all-time low, for this area in the 300s. And then when rates started spiking, we really saw a spike in housing inventory, and the inventory like doubled in a handful of months, which is amazing. But we've kind of seen this activity where the inventory of homes kind of just like skyrocketed and doubled, but then it hit kind of this plateau and kind of peaked and has plateaued, and that's where we're at the last kind of couple months, month and a half, couple months. We're just like hovering around the same amount of homes on the market. So we had this dramatic spike and increase in inventory, and then it leveled off, and we've kind of just plateaued for the past couple months. So something to pay attention to. A lot of sellers out there, they're sitting in a home with a 3% interest rate, 2.75% interest rate, 1.9% interest rate, whatever you got. They're obviously not excited about jumping into the market, selling their home and buying another one and swapping their 3% interest rate for 7.25 interest rate. So a lot of sellers are just kind of sitting tight and hanging out, and they just want to kind of see how things ride out. So we're not seeing as many homes coming to the market. I think that's a factor playing a role. So we'll continue to keep an eye on that and update you guys as we go along. So the next slide I want to throw up for you, this is the average sale price of a home in Shasta County. And we're looking at September this year compared to September of last year, and you can see that number is down 2.27%. Last month's video, I told you that was the first time in like 10, 12, 15 plus years that we've seen the average sale price of a home actually go down. So those numbers don't seem staggering, and a lot of times people see that and think, well, see, no big deal, nothing to see here. Well, if this month, this is what a lot of times sellers or buyers don't think about. If you had 2.5%, average sale price go down this month, and the month before was 3.5%, the average sale price of a home went down which is what it was. Then you put those together and you're looking at like 6%, drop in the average price of a home. And it's like, well, that's still not that big of a deal. Like 6% of a $500,000 house. I mean, do the math. That's like $30,000. So you're talking about homes losing that much value in just the last couple months. That's significant. That's something to pay attention to. But also, if that is an indication and if it's a trend going in that direction, what happens in 3 more months? If you have a few more months like that, then all of a sudden it's like 10% drop in prices, which that would be significant. So also something for you guys to pay attention to. Just wanted to share all that information with you. I have these side conversations with people all the time. They're like, man, I watched your video. Thank you for sharing. It's helpful to get like concrete data to cut through so much speculation and opinion to actually see what is actually unfolding in our local market, to see what is happening to prices. What are sales looking like? That you have to know that information to know how to navigate this market. So I'd love to help you guys out if you're considering buying or selling or just want to talk real estate. I'd love to be a resource for you guys. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I can't wait to talk to you guys again soon. Have a good day. Bye.